You know you're getting a flash thaw when? Sounds like it's pouring rain outside, but in reality, it's just snow melting off the roof. See if I can pull over here, put the window down so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Went from -20 to +13 overnight. Hello, everybody. Don't mind the hat head. It's still winter. So I'm getting ready to head back to the shop and head home. But, well, we had a very, very warm day, and now it's snowing. A lot. Gas prices are also insane right now. For whoever's watching this, if it's 10 years from now, whatever, we are, for American friends, we are hedging towards, or just hit basically $8 a gallon for regular fuel for 87. Isn't that fun? Yeah. It's basically $2 a liter. So, isn't that fun? So driving a 6,000 pound 4x4 400 horse V8 vehicle when I live just around the corner from the shop doesn't make sense. Right now it's kind of trying to save as much gas as I can. So my loving wife said, why don't you take my ride? Because she's got a new toy. It's actually pretty cool. So I did. And tonight's actually going to be a really good test for it. Because we head out this way. Like I said, it's snowing. This is just in the past couple hours. So, I guess we'll see how it does in the snow. Without further ado, we'll teleport back to the shop and we'll show off back here. As you can see, snowy, 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 snowy. And there she is. This is my wife's new toy, new ride. She can't drive or get a license because of her vision. So there's a company here that is starting to carry DJ bikes, DJ e-bikes. So this is a folding, you can see the mechanism here. So this actually folds into half its size for storage. It's got big lithium battery, which we're still on the initial charge. And she's had this since before the snow was flying. We did keep the battery inside though, and the bike was in the shed. As you saw, it's kind of yucky out, so forgive the mud. This is their touring version. So it's got step through, sort of their commuter style. That's why it's got like the rack and everything. Headlight, tail light. It does have regular gears. You can sort of see there. It is a sequential shifter. Just push forward or back to change your gearing. That's only for, forward and back. That's only for when you're actually pedaling. Right now you can see it's in 5th gear. There's your electronic throttle. Got your little bell. To turn it on, go to the battery, on, hold mode down, and there we go. So you can see it's still got a full charge. We haven't set the clock. She's done all of 9 kilometers on it. So you get your speedometer. I think it's mode and up. We'll turn on the headlights. or the headlight, and it's a bright little sucker with the tail light because I'm going to need that to get home. It's disc brakes, front and rear. Uh, Suspension on the front forks. Nice enough seat. It's pretty comfy. And yeah, so far I like it. It's the fat tire model, so it'll actually grip and do well around here. It did great through the little bit of slush that I had to come here through. And for the price of it, I mean, it's a hub motor, not a not chain-driven one up here, but it's the hub style. And that's why like the gears don't matter. It's just driving through there. The assist will max out at, I think it's like 30 or 35 or something like that. That's the legal limit. It technically could go faster if you got rid of the limiter. The idea is that it just assists, so you're supposed to be pedaling like a regular bike, and the best part is if it does, die, the battery does die, you have it as a regular bike, and the ergonomics are there to be pedaled as a regular bike, and it works great as a regular bike. But if you want to drive it full on as a electric, you can. So yeah, I like it. It's good. We'll see. I might end up getting a mountain bike version because, as I said, at $8 a gallon for regular, I don't know if I can keep doing that. And I'm not even sure about the Grand Prix, whether that's going to be a thing with gas that price. But alright, they're probably wondering where I am, so I'm gonna lock this up here, get my lunch bag and paperwork and that on my back, and get home. I wish I had a GoPro or a mount for this phone to get onto my head or my chest or something. I'd show you what it's like going through that snow, because as you can tell, it's there's enough of it, so we'll see. Talk to you guys. Bye. When I said it was a bright little light, I wasn't kidding. She's pretty good eating the taillight. That gives off quite a bit. So, all right. As you can see, that's deep. It's up to the rim. So, well, I made it home. Did about 25 kilometers an hour the entire way. Didn't have a problem. There were a couple times where it started to slide a little bit on like some compacted snow and that, so it was keep either in a tire track or on fresh snow. It was really, really stable on fresh snow. Thing was awesome. Only had one problem, which is coming up beside my house. There's a pretty steep hill that is basically a private drive. And that had melted down to pure D ice, and I wasn't thinking, and I went across the road, and as soon as it hit the ice underneath that snow, it started to slide. My balance not being stellar, so my aerator doesn't work, period. At least as far as helping me balance. I started to wobble, and I left the throttle. Well, the problem is, it's an assist, and it's never fully off. If there's weight on the bike and you have your hand on the brake, or just even your weight standing, like sitting there, it'll stop moving because there's enough friction between the wheel, the ground, and with your weight on it to stop it from spinning. Well, as soon as you hit the ice, yeah, it stopped trying to really drive the bike, but there was still a small amount of forward force in that motor, and so it just started to spin, even though it was spinning slow. And so it still kept trying to drive me forward a little bit. I'm trying to balance and, tap the brake and whatnot, and it's just, so I slid and wiped out. But that was the only wipeout, was that one little one right at the very end when it was coming into our driveway. So other than that, thing worked great. That's awesome for a bike that I mean, I know they say, hey, it's a go anywhere type thing. That one, obviously the frame design and everything is made more for commuting. I don't think they had commuting in that kind of weather in mind. So, or at least that deep of snow. So yeah, that was awesome. That I may very well be looking into one for myself there, just because with the way gas prices are going and working just around the corner, like that took me all of what time is it now? All about 10 minutes to get home. Driving by car, it's about 5, so can't complain about that. The only thing I might do is try to re-aim that headlight because it was pointing pretty high up. But other than that, yeah, definitely go check out DJ e-bikes. It seems like it's a pretty solid product. Lots of fun, lots of torque to it. I liked it. Talk to you guys later.